Very, very slow this morning. Good morning. I have the beam of light again. Hello. I'm just waiting. Oh, there we go. Now it's telling me that I'm live. Hello. How are you? All right. So we've got the new moon in 25 minutes. 25 minutes. All right. So in the words I wrote that I often bring up Saturday morning cartoons because I love Saturday mornings, and now. And it is Saturday, isn't it? Oh my God, talk about time distortion. All right, so, back in the day when life was innocent and we would just, get out of bed and we were able to just turn on the telly and watch cartoons that now we look back on were highly inappropriate sometimes and thinly veiled in adult meaning for kids. That one's hilarious and gruesome. I swear to God, the kids that, grew up in the 80s. I mean, I was born in 74, so, growing up in the 80s, oh my God, no wonder we're so resilient. Anyway, so, this new moon is about what do you want that home experience to be like for you. All right. So, the new moon, like right now, we're still in that dark of the moon. It's only 25 minutes, so it's basically, happening. But so it's not so much about manifesting stuff. It's about creating what you want, that safe place for you to be like. You know, um, when it comes to family, are your needs being met in that regards? Maybe because we have been doing a lot of work on patterns and stuff like that. Good morning, Deb. How are you? Yeah, so this is all about that, having a good look at yourself right now and your home, and that nurturing, the need for to be nurtured. Excuse me. Are you getting that? So these intentions are just purely and simply about you sitting in your current position and just writing what it is you actually want. You know, um, the whole process that we've been going through has been enough. You don't need to rehash the past. You know, um, this, although Venus is square Chiron at 4 p.m. So she's good morning, Kath, how are you? So Venus is in that feely place, but being in Cancer, she is sitting at home and she is feeling that yearning that I want for something different. All right. So yeah, I just feel like, there is also a trine to Neptune. So this is that dreaming aspect. All right. That contemplation, that mind space that we're residing in. And what is your heart saying? Obviously the moon is conjunct the sun. It's a new moon, but the moon is also conjunct Venus. So it is about, what are you willing to work towards, or what are you willing to create? All right. So there's also a trine to Saturn that requires effort. Um, you know, Venus is sextile Uranus, so she is prepared to do things differently. Um, and we've just had at 5 a.m. the Mars sextile Saturn. So, even though I've been sort of saying just calm down, chill out, you have permission to not do much. That Mars and Saturn have still been working together to get something done. So that was all right. Um, yeah, okay, so that's Saturday. All right, actually, so hang on, let me just read the end of this. All right. Maybe that thought, oh, sorry. When you think of family, past home life, and feeling cared for, where do you go? Maybe that thought can help you write your new moon intentions. Your history starts in the moment that just passed. It's never too late to build new foundations. Good morning, Sophie. How are you? All right, and oh my God, I was so slack today that I hadn't actually even written Sunday. But I just had a quick look at it, and so there it is in the words, but I'm just going to freestyle it right now. All right, so tomorrow morning, we still have the moon in Cancer up until about 2 p.m. So, the moon is conjunct Mercury at 6 a.m. It's trine Neptune. So, we still have that mercurial, Neptunian dream space happening. Now, there is an opposition moon, opposition Pluto at 4 p.m. Good morning, Heather. How are you? Because the moon moves into Leo at 2 p.m. All right, so it goes into Leo and then straight into an opposition to Pluto. At the same time, we have that 2 p.m. mark tomorrow. So the moon moves into Leo. It goes straight into that trine to Neptune, and it also squares Hygeia. Now, Hygeia, that health and well-being and mental health asteroid, goes into Taurus at 6:30 p.m. this evening. So rather than, that we've had that Hygeia moment where it was all about healing the individual, and, Chiron and Hygeia were like, acknowledge the wounds so you know where the boundaries need to go. Hygeia now in Taurus is all about, all right, so in regards to your well-being, what comfort and security initiatives do you need to take now? All right. So where is the value in your health? All right. Or maybe like what is the most important thing to focus of value, if that makes sense? Because you might not want to do all the things, but there's going to be something that is there's going to be something that is the most influential. So rather than trying to do too many things, because Taurus, think of the bull just chilling out, chugging along. All right, so we want to simplify, and it's all about putting those boundaries into place because we feel uncomfortable. And so maybe we're going to be picking up on that one a lot more with Hygeia in Taurus, because when it was in Aries, it was all about the fight. It was all about, get away, I'm going to put these boundaries up. And now it's just like, you're not making me feel comfortable. So here's a boundary. You're going to listen to me. So stuff like that. All right, so that's for tomorrow morning. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me draw a card just to sort of summarize it all. Because we're in the middle of nowhere, I've organized a Coles drop-off, but it's 45 minutes away. So that's the reality of living in the middle of nowhere, Sophie. It takes me 45 minutes to just go get a pickup of groceries, and then I've got to go into Scottsdale anyway. So it's like, it's ridiculous. Just to get your groceries, you've got to do like a 3-hour trip. Anyway, appreciate when you are. I mean, actually, Sophie, I take that back because I know that you are living in a pretty remote place. So, yeah, I heard you. I heard you. All right, so what is a good card to summarize this weekend? Oh, yay. All right, okay. So these girls look like they're at Glastonbury. They're out there having a really good time. And so, even though we are in this, we're in the depths of winter and it's cold and we're allowed to stay inside and chill out, we're thinking about, oh my God, I want to feel like I'm being cuddled by a big warm teddy bear. What do I need to do that? All right. So, and maybe you can just have fun at home, the joy of the moment, even potentially. I don't know. Do I need to look at the? Sorry if you're messaging me and I'm not answering, but I'm doing this. Okay. Okay. So the Four of Wands is, I am devoted to my connectedness and I celebrate the wonder of living bliss with my community. Oh my God, I love that. There you go. Devoted to my connectedness. So just sit and, like, whether you want to acknowledge your ancestry, and that memory for you is full of love, and that feeling of, oh my God, my needs were met when I was a kid, or here I am as an adult, I am able to reparent myself, I am able to give myself what I need. But what does that actually look like? What does that loving, content, family bliss, home bliss look like for me? And what do I need to do to work that towards there? Again, we've got that conjunction to Venus in Cancer and also the trine to Saturn in Pisces. So there's definitely going to be, this ancestral memory, this long, I feel like it's a long historical feeling, so yeah, like I said, it's not intentions about getting stuff. It's intentions about what you want to feel and experience. So that's me, guys. That's me. I'm not going to do the psychic Saturday. You know what? I'm not in the right headspace. I don't know what I'd get if I did that. So yeah, I hope you have a warm and beautiful weekend, that all of your needs are met and you can drink lots of warm chai lattes if that's your jam or whatever. I just wish you comfort this weekend. And then tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. when the moon moves into Leo, then you can have a little bit of a fun time, maybe, I don't know. Good morning, Cara. Good morning, Jody. How are you? All right, so you'll have to watch the replay because I'm going to go now. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing time. And so it's like it's 15 minutes until the new moon. So you can either do your intentions now or after, or again, just sit and contemplate with a nice cuppa and dream about what you actually want your home life to look like. So, mwah, massive love to all of you, and I will see you guys on Monday morning. Bye.